In history, we often believe all the facts presented to us as true and accurate. However, there are some instances where the stories we hear or read about turn out to be misleading or even entirely fictitious. These historical facts that are not true may be based on misconceptions, myths, or deliberate misinformation. This fascinating topic challenges our understanding of the past, revealing that what we thought we knew may not be entirely accurate. In this video, we will explore a few examples of historical facts that have been debunked, shedding light on the importance of critically examining the information we encounter in our study of history. 1. The pyramids were not built by slaves. Contrary to popular belief, pyramids were not built by slaves. The ancient Egyptians had a highly organized society, and used a large workforce of skilled workers and laborers to construct these amazing structures. Pharaohs believed that building pyramids would ensure their journey to the afterlife, and guarantee their eternal existence. To fulfill this grand vision, they employed a massive labor force that included thousands of skilled craftsmen, farmers, and workers. These workers were not slaves, but rather individuals who were part of a highly specialized workforce. Archaeological evidence suggests that laborers lived in organized settlements near the construction sites, which had proper housing, food, and medical attention available. This suggests that they were treated fairly, and were not forced into slavery or subjected to harsh conditions. 2. Napoleon Bonaparte was not short. One of the most common misconceptions about Napoleon Bonaparte is that he was a short man. Napoleon's supposed short stature can be traced back to the height system used in France during his era. In the French measurement, Napoleon was recorded as 5 feet 2 inches, which is equivalent to around 5 feet 6.5 inches in the modern metric system. While this height may seem diminutive when compared to the average height in today's Western societies, it was actually average or slightly above average for a man living in the late 18th and early 19th centuries. Furthermore, numerous sources confirm that Napoleon's contemporaries did not consider him to be particularly short. Napoleon's enemies, particularly the British, spread rumors and caricatures that depicted him as a small and weak man in order to diminish his image and undermine his leadership. 3. Vikings did not wear horn helmets. Contrary to popular belief, Vikings did not actually wear horn helmets. The quintessential image of a Viking often includes a fierce warrior, clad in a horned helmet, a symbol of brute strength and terror. However, this image is an artistic invention that stems from the creativity of 19th-century theatrical productions, and romanticized Norse sagas rather than historical accuracy. In reality, there is no concrete evidence to suggest that Vikings wore horned helmets. The archaeological discoveries of Viking helmets all feature a simple design without any protruding horns. The absence of horned helmets in Viking culture may be attributed to practical reasons. Horns would have provided little to no benefit in battle, and could even be a hindrance, getting caught on weapons, armor, or structures. Additionally, horns would have been susceptible to breaking or sustaining damage, making them an impractical choice for Viking warriors. 4. Jesus Christ was not born on December 25th. The vast majority of Christians around the world celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ on December 25th every year. However, there is a strong argument to suggest that Jesus was not actually born on this date. Various historical and biblical evidence points to alternative theories about the actual time of Jesus' birth, challenging the long-standing tradition associated with December 25th. Perhaps the most prominent reason for Jesus not being born on December 25th is the absence of any scriptural evidence. The Bible does not provide an exact date for his birth. The Bible mentions the presence of shepherds in the fields at the time of Jesus' birth, pointing towards a warmer time of the year than December. Many early church fathers, including Hippolytus of Rome and Clement of Alexandria, held the belief that Jesus was born on April 6th. Some others propose dates in May or November. One of the primary arguments against Jesus being born on December 25th is the fact that calendars, as we know them today, did not exist during the time of his birth. 5. Pakistan did not gain independence on August 14th. August 14th is widely celebrated in Pakistan as Independence Day, marking the country's freedom from British colonial rule. However, there is a common misconception surrounding the date of this significant day in Pakistani history. It is often overlooked that the true day of Pakistan's independence is August 15th, not August 14th. On August 14, 1947, Pakistan was still under the control of British rule. It was on this day that the country's founder, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, delivered a historic speech known as the Pakistan Resolution at Lahore's Minto Park in 1940. However, it was only on August 15 that Pakistan and India were officially granted independence from the British Empire. This date is considered the actual day of independence as Pakistan became a sovereign nation separate from India. 6. Witches were not burned at the stake. The notion of witches being burned at the stake stems from the infamous witch hunts that occurred during the late Middle Ages and early modern period. During this time, the fear of witchcraft and the belief in supernatural beings, particularly witches, reached its peak. As a result, thousands of people, mostly women, were accused of practicing witchcraft and subjected to harsh trials and punishments. One of the common misconceptions about witch trials is the method of execution. Although various forms of punishment were enacted, burning at the stake was not the most widespread method used to execute witches. The widespread belief in witches being burned at the stake is also perpetuated by the visual representation of witch trials in movies, television shows, and books. These fictional portrayals often prioritize sensationalism and dramatic effect over historical accuracy, further deepening the misconception. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.